But like, it is another situation than pretending like Caitlin Clark doesn't exist.
With Caitlin Clark sidelined for the WNBA All-Star Game, the pressure was on the players. This was their chance to prove they were worth the spotlight and the big money they're demanding. They made their statement on the court, but the fans, they made a big statement of their own. And ESPN doesn't want you to know about it. The viewership numbers came out, and once again, ESPN is running cover for the league and its players. Caitlin Clark's fans called them out immediately because this isn't the first time they've tried to bury her impact. But this time, after what went down on the court, it's backfiring. Big time. Let's break it all down. But first, like this video if you're tired of ESPN's tricks. And subscribe for more Caitlin Clark and WNBA updates. So ESPN has a habit when it comes to Caitlin Clark's impact on viewership. They don't lie, but they definitely don't tell the full story. Instead, they cherry pick. They use numbers that are technically true, but only the ones that fit the narrative they want to sell. And when it comes to Caitlin, the numbers they don't mention are even more telling. Take this for example. After the 2025 WNBA draft, ESPN proudly reported that viewership was up a 119%. At first glance, that looks like a massive win for the league. But look a little closer, and you'll notice something odd. They're comparing it to 2023. So why skip 2024? Anyone in marketing or media will tell you compare year over year. This year versus last year. Not this year versus 2 years ago. So why would ESPN skip the draft from 2024? Because that was Caitlin Clark's draft, the one that drew 2,450,000 viewers. And if they compared against that, the real headline would have been this. Draft viewership is down 49%. But they didn't want that story out there. And the truth is this isn't a one-off. They pulled the same trick during March Madness in 2025. In the second round, the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, ESPN compared viewership numbers to 2023. Now, Caitlin was in the tournament that year, so at first glance, it seems fair. But then the moment they got to the Final Four in the national title game, suddenly the comparison stopped. No more 2023. Instead, they just said third highest ever, which sound impressive until you remember the 2 years ahead of it were 23 and 24. Both years Caitlin made the Final Four.